Hi, good morning. This is a reflection on lesson 149 in A Course in Miracles. My mind holds only what I think with God is still the umbrella title for these reviews. This is a review of lesson 137 and 138. 137 says, when I am healed, I am not healed alone. 138 says, heaven is the decision I must make. So when I'm healed, I am not healed alone. I feel like that has to do with the way we're so interconnected, each of us, all of us. And when we work on ourselves and do our own healing, like really looking really closely at ourselves and our triggers and how that has a ripple effect, and how we feel on the outside is what we create on the outside. Did I say outside? What we feel on the inside is what we project and then create on the outside, which then infects other people. So I think of like truly a bad mood, we can feel it, but we don't have to act it out. But when we act it out, it then turns around and it's actually infectious. Like it affects somebody else's, it's energetic, hits them, So it's like we hurt each other, meaning that's not in isolation. We can't just do that and like act out and not know that it will affect other people. And so it's same with healing. So when we actually work on ourselves and heal those things so that we stop perpetuating those cycles or patterns or whatever it is, then it affects other people in the best way. So it's like they see what you're doing, you're healing, and that has a ripple effect also. So I feel like when I am healed, I am not healed alone is true. I mean, I felt it in my own life. I felt both sides of that equation. And then 138, heaven is the decision I must make. So I'm like, well, what is heaven? It's not that traditional, like, oh, there's a cloud, it's above the clouds, It's not like a place. I feel like it's dimensional and it's energetic. It's not like, I don't know, like feel like we grow up with storytelling about heaven is this physical location for your soul. And it's like, what? Or like we go there as spirit bodies in human form and we're interacting in human form. No, we're not in human form anymore. I don't think. Who knows? Nobody knows. So what is heaven? I feel like it's pure love. So heaven is the decision I must make. I got to make that decision in every moment. So I feel like I kind of made it today. Here's a funny example. I did not sleep at all last night, like zero amount, maybe an hour, maybe between 1 and 2 hours, if I'm honest, like off and on. And I was like, oh my God, I had such a big, long day today. How am I going to get through it? I finally got to sleep. The reason I couldn't sleep is because my person I share the bed with was tossing, turning, making noise. I'm like, oh my God, he's not sleeping well. And so I woke up this morning. He's awake before me. I tried to sleep in and that didn't even work. But I get up and we get my coffee and I'm like, ugh. Sip, and then he's all do in Friday happy mode. And I'm like, how'd you sleep? And he's like, great, why? And he rarely says that. He's like, oh, all right, not bad. He was like, great, why? And I'm like, I did not sleep great. So I was like, what was going on? Why were you so like a fish flopping around? I didn't say that, but anyway, I was a little bit, had this twinge of annoyance, like, man, I want his energy for my big long day. And he's the reason why I don't have that energy going on right now. So I turned it around real fast so that's how I'm relating it to heaven is the decision I must make. I really had to make a conscious choice. I'm like, oh my God, this is not his fault at all. I'm actually happy that he's happy. I'm really, really happy that he is so like, yay, I got great sleep and it's Friday and I'm gonna have a great day. Like, I love that for him because honestly, it doesn't happen all the time. So I really love it when it does. Just happened to coincide with the day I wasn't having it and the reason why I wasn't having it. So I had to make that choice, like, wait a minute, I'm actually really happy for him. And so I was choosing the love and gratitude that, like, I got to witness that. And I'm getting emotional because it's like, that's what really mattered to me. And then after my coffee kicked in, I was like feeling much better. And then it reminded me of, like, when I'm physically not great, it clouds everything. And so I'm working on that little by little. And today was a big effort. And it was the decision I must make to get into that, get into that state of pure love and gratitude and just sympathetic joy. That's what it's called in, like, Buddhism. Like, when you're happy for someone else with no gain to yourself, it's like sympathetic joy of just witnessing him being, like, in that state. So anyway, I had to turn it around real fast. And so it was great that it was with this lesson, heaven is the decision I must make. So to me, heaven is always, like, recognizing that it's right here all the time. It's a choice to get into that state, that mindset. So I hope I can keep making that choice when it really matters. All right, that's what I got. Thanks, bye.